Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you today real short. I'll keep it as short as I can. But first of all, I wanted to welcome everybody to the Balanced Habits team. Tordor and Paul and I and Autumn are so excited that you've decided to join our Balanced Habits team. Uh, we're just excited that you are sharing our vision, and the vision is for this company to blow up and to change the lives of thousands and thousands of people, and to do it in a way that we're using our fitness industry as our ambassador. So I'm really thrilled, and I just wanted to welcome you. We have Dana Golden in Minnesota. Sorry, like I didn't know that. We have Corey Kane in Omaha, Nebraska. We have Aaron Dowen in Newport Beach, California. We have Madison and Paul Fetters in Huntington Beach, California. You have myself, you have Tordor, you have Autumn, who works in the office here. We just added a new admin to our team. Her name is Lynn. So we're just all here to build something. And so I just wanted to welcome you and thank you. Some of you were sent a GoToMeeting link, invitation, I guess, today. We created 4 different user accounts. And if you need your own, you just need to let me know. If you're using another system that you're comfortable with, that's totally fine. But hopefully, if you're ready, you can start using your GoToMeeting link to hold your calls on. And if you need some help with that, just let us know. Or you can sign on for their tutorials. They have some great tutorials. It's really simple to work on GoToMeeting. Also, we created a Balanced Habits email for every one of you, and you would have received an invitation from Google. If you haven't received that, let me know and I'll resend it. It will have a temporary password, and then you can set your own password. But it's everybody's first name at balancedhabits.com. So all of you have one, and I hope you use it and you add your signature to it and you just really feel good about it. So thanks again for joining us. So the one thing that I wanted to talk about today is what you should and what you should not offer people during your sales calls. There's a tendency for them to want to see something, like they want to know what it looks like, and who can blame them, right? They want to understand what the end user gets, what they're selling, what they're paying for, like what this is all about. And unfortunately, we don't have anything in place, and we understand that we need to handle that. We'll have a video recorded, a professional video that really shows the programs in enough an example that the person watching the video really feels comfortable that this is a very professional program. It's not just a computer generated print off, and they'll really get it. But we're never going to mail them a binder. We're never going to mail them a file. We're never going to give them anything that takes away the opportunity for them to kind of have an experience. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because back in February was the first time that Tordor and I were selling or attempting to sell our first franchise. And when you're dealing with a franchise, the questions are very different, versus a gym owner of one gym. They're much more professional in a way that they have a team that they're answering to. Their questions are much more structured, much more business-like, and they really want to see something. And we didn't have anything in place, and we felt that void, and we recognized that we needed to address it. So Paul and I actually flew to Alabama and met with their team and took the binders with us and showed them exactly what they'd get. We did a full presentation, like a proper presentation for them, with their own unique metrics to show them the ROI potential and to really make them understand what was possible for them. Unfortunately, they decided to white label another program so that they could have their own unique thing that was their gym name and everything. So I understood that. But what we learned from it was that we needed to put something together so that we don't have to get on a plane and fly somewhere every time. So going forward, last week we had a call with another franchise, actually much, much larger. And again, we were just starting this call as kind of a discovery call. We just wanted to find out from them, what they were looking for, what they had in place, what they were interested in, why were they speaking to us, really more of a discovery call. We didn't even have the deck pulled up. We weren't really thinking like that. But what happened was they were, and they had a room of 6 people and their team all together gathered, to have this very structured call. And we were really not prepared for it. Not that we weren't emotionally prepared for it, but we really didn't have everything in place. They asked us many, many questions, and it really kind of drove the call in a way that we felt like we weren't ready to go into. We wanted to have another call with them after we found out what they were looking for so that we could make our presentation more specific to that. But it didn't kind of give us that opportunity. So at the end of that call, what they wanted was they wanted to see it. And so, because we don't have anything in place, they were like, well, why don't we just do the program, for, I don't know, a week, 10 days, something like that. You can get us all measured and whatever. And then we'll talk to our leader and we'll see how that goes. Well, I agreed only because I didn't want to say, no, we're not going to do that. But I knew that when I got on that next scheduled call with them, I would just simply say, hey, that's not really how we go about things, because this takedown challenge and the takedown lifestyle are not just a bunch of recipes, and just to send you a menu and a recipe booklet doesn't really give you an experience. It really shortchanges us, and it really doesn't give you the whole, like I said, experience that we think that our programs deliver. And, that's what I wanted to say to you today is sending people some visual things is not a bad thing, which is why we'll have a video made. But just don't get caught up in selling these programs as a bunch of recipes. You could buy a bunch of recipes in a book. You can buy a magazine these days, and heck, some of them are even portioned out, not unique to the individual like we do. But we're delivering, so much more. We're delivering accountability. We're delivering support. We're educating people. We're showing them what's possible. We're really taking them on this experience, this journey with their food coach in their location. So that's really what we want people to understand. So, if I have to fly out to meet with this franchise again, to another franchise like that, I will absolutely do that, because I think it's well worth the investment to make that trip and to really show them, their team, hopefully at that point, exactly what they get, beyond the look of it, that tangible component. There's so much more to it. And I would be able to explain that to them in person, but I couldn't do that via email or even on a sales presentation call. So I just wanted you to think about that. It's very tempting to email people things and, expect that they're going to be able to decipher a thing and, have an emotion and a feeling attached to it. And it just doesn't work like that. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that we're here to support you, and we're well aware of what we need to do to support you even better, and to give you all the tools that you need to make these sales and to close these deals and to start really building the business. So thanks again for trusting us, and we will do our part to provide for you, and I hope you're having a great day. Talk to you later. I don't know how to turn it off, but I'm going to figure it out.